Okay, so the purpose of this video is to capture this yellow highlighting phenomenon on an interchange. And I'm going to go through the I-5 I-90 interchange. I'm navigating. This only happens when I'm using nav. And what I just noticed is that this appears on the dashboard display. It doesn't appear on the main nav display. So let's see. I'm kind of curious why it doesn't show it here. I did just see it, so I know it actually works. So this is kind of a minor interchange, if you will. Um, and it's not showing up here. So I'm kind of going over the top. I've got to kind of maneuver this so you can keep seeing the dashboard. Going over the top of I-90 or excuse me, I-5, and doesn't show up here. Okay, so that's kind of a minor interchange. Now, so I've got nav running, and where this is going to show up is when I get to the I-5 I-90 interchange. Now I'm on I-5 northbound. In fact, what it should do is just do the whole effing 9 yards here. Why isn't it available? There. Let's just do nav too. Let's make it all sorts of fun. Okay. It's kind of grim because I gotta hold this such that you can see the stupid display. Oh, and it just dropped out. That's interesting. Okay, now look up ahead. Look on there. See, you can start to see highlighting now. See the yellow highlighting on I-90? Okay, that's something new, but you can see it there. I didn't notice that before, because it's probably watching the main nav display instead of the dashboard so much. So now we're cruising along. Now I'm in ACC. So yeah, see, look at I-90 being yellow, the cross freeway being yellow highlighted. So what the devil is that? Now you can still see it. I'm slowing down here because of traffic. Now I'm going to get off. Oh, I know what my problem is here. Hang on. There. Okay, so we're back again. Okay. So there's the highlighting again. Look at the yellow highlighting. Now it's gonna the whole interchange is gonna light up in yellow as I approach it. As I get closer here. Now I'm getting bloody reflections off the. Okay, so I'm gonna take it completely out of cruise control. Now see how that's highlighted yellow? Now I'm gonna take this exit here. Let's see what happens to the yellow. Okay, now it's doing this. Thank you. Fine. There. Now you can see the yellow highlighting. Now it's yellow highlighting to the east and west of the interchange. What I thought I saw was that it was highlighting the whole fucking interchange. Now it's just highlighting the freeway to either side of it. Okay, so that's the yellow highlighting. Now it's getting lost because I've kind of I've passed it. So that's the yellow highlighting that I'm seeing. Okay, so this is another video looking at the same yellow highlighting issue. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go toward the Tesla uh, service center in Bellevue. So I'm going to go through the I-90 interchange, and then I'm going to go over to the 405 interchange just to see if this is a general phenomenon or if it's just or more general phenomenon, or if it's just the fact that I'm using I-5 I-90 for some reason, that interchange. So now I'm coming up on the I-5 I-90 interchange, and I'm going to go eastbound. And see, you can see some of the yellow highlighting on I-90 to the east and west of me. So now I'm going to go east and going up over the interchange. And what I thought I saw before was that the whole interchange lit up. Um, Traffic's kind of light today, medium for Seattle. So, and there's nothing showing on the main display as if there's a traffic issue ahead of me. Okay, so right now I'm seeing that there's this is interesting. So it almost looks like it's highlighting the I-90 tunnels, which there's no tunnels to the west. If you take I-90 that direction, so there's a tunnel here. I'm about to go into it. So, okay, so it's showing the yellow in the tunnel here. Now it's switched to display that it's a tunnel. La la la. You know, like surprise, it's a tunnel. And going to autopilot. Okay, so we're going through the tunnel. And there's no traffic in the tunnel. Traffic's still pretty light, so why the tunnel was highlighted. So I got another tunnel coming up. I get the tunnel on Mercer Island, for crying out loud. So let's see if that gets yellow highlighted for some reason. Let's be a good egg. Change lanes here. So now I'm coming up on the tunnel. See, it's still yellow behind me. Okay. Now I'm coming up on the I-90 Mercer Island tunnel. And I can see, just looking ahead, there's no yellow. But there's yellow further up on this thing, on the display. See at the top of the display? There's a little bit of yellow on highlighting the freeway. So I've got maybe a half a mile to the entrance to the tunnel. But again, I'm not seeing I'm not seeing anything on the main display to correspond to the thing. Oh, good. Guy saw me pulling. So I'm going into the tunnel. So now I'm in the tunnel, and the tunnel is not highlighted yellow, and there goes the tunnel. You're in a tunnel. Great, I needed to know that. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, so we're now out of the tunnel. Hello, we're out of the tunnel. Okay, so now it shows this yellow coming up again. There's a yellow section coming up. There's nothing on the main display. And we're entering the yellow zone. And there's nothing weird here. There's nothing weird here that I can see. And now we're tunneled. Okay, we went under an overpass. And oh, that's interesting. Now the yellow's gone. So, and see, there's another yellow. Yeah, there's kind of a yellow highlight coming up. So I'm going to get over to the 405 interchange now and see what that looks like. And you can start to see that it's yellow. More of the yellow highlighting is showing up. Traffic is light to moderate. Don't see any, don't see any weirdness here. Maybe it's not yellow. Now look at the real display. It's not yellow, so it's not highlighted yellow. Sorry about that. Kind of looking at my phone display here. All right, so I'm going to have to make a lane change here. Okay. Now see this interchange. So this interchange isn't lighting up. It's not lighting up yellow like the I-5 I-90 interchange. That's kind of why I did this, just to get a little bit more of a distribution of why this is going on. I'll stay on the track here. Okay, so this interchange didn't light up yellow. So what's the deal? So I-5 I-90 showed up, lit up yellow, and I believe the last time I noticed this, the entire I-5 I-90 interchange was outlined in yellow. Today, all I see is yellow highlights to the east and west of the interchange, but not the interchange itself. So this is not, I don't see anything ahead, so I think we'll terminate this. It's apparently not a general thing. So the reason for the yellow highlighting remains to be seen. And we're on again. So this is driving back along the same route, and note the yellow that's starting to show up. There was no yellow when I crossed Mercer Island. I'm westbound on I-90, and now I'm seeing yellow for the the I-90 tunnel into Seattle, and there was no. I'm running nav, um, and I'm navigating home. Okay, so I'm basically doing the reciprocal of what I did before. And look at the other yellow that's showing up ahead of me on the display. That's kind of surprising. But again, it's that that I-5 I-90 interchange that's being yellow. So now we're going to go through the tunnel, and I don't see any traffic. Um, going maybe a little slow when I'm following the truck. Um, In fact, I'm going to have to move over one lane to the left here pretty soon. So now we're in the tunnel, and yep, here we go. We're tunneling. Um, so I get ahead of this truck I've got on the left here. I'm going to have to make a turn or make a lane change. Sorry about that. Let's see if it'll do it. Oh, it did it. Oh, yeah, it's kind of, I'm not sure, but it did it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so now we're coming out of the tunnel. We're out of the tunnel. Okay, now see the interchange. I-90 I-5 interchange is yellow now. Okay, so I got to make another lane change here. We're giving nav a real workout, or excuse me, autopilot is getting a good workout. So, damn it, now it's not showing. All right, so I'm going to take it out of autopilot. But that yellow highlighting only happens when I'm in nav. Oh, there we go. There's a great, okay, there's some of the yellow highlighting. So, what the hell does that yellow highlighting mean? So I'm going on to southbound I-5. So I'm going to go past a lot of it. Now, there is a lot of traffic coming on to I-5 South. They're turning right and getting onto, I just passed a backup. And that was coming from west, kind of westbound and turning on to I-5 southbound. And now there's no yellow highlighting anymore. Okay, so that's the yellow highlighting problem. Now you can see a little bit of it as I'm going away from down at the bottom of the screen. So what is it? What is that yellow highlighting? Thanks much.